Previously on Dream Machine.
What is wrong with her face?
So, in the last episode, we saved our wife, blew up a kitchen, and did other people's work. I wouldn't expect that to be someone's dream, but it wasn't Alicia's dream. It was all the Dream Machine's doing. And we got rid of the tentacle. But she's not out yet. We gotta put everyone asleep, cut the tentacles, and then everyone can be free. So, let's get back to it. Chapter 4. That took longer than I thought, but Alicia should be safe for now. She said I have to sever all tentacles before the machine will shut down. Yep. So now I have to enter my neighbor's dreams somehow. But how can I access their apartments without them calling the police? And how do I make them fall asleep? Well, that's a good question. I'm gonna need this. Take mine off. Yep. She'll be alright. Let's start with Mrs. Johnson. She won't appreciate if I just barge in uninvited. But I'd better remain polite. Well, hello, Mr. Neff. Sorry to disturb you again, Edie. Oh, don't worry, young man. One of my guests just abandoned me, so we had to put off the bridge game. What can I do for you? There's something important we need to talk about. Oh? I can see that you're upset. Why don't you come in, dear? Let's discuss it over a cup of Lady Grey. That's always soothes the nerves. Yeah. I need to make Edie fall asleep somehow. But how do I do that? I can't just knock her out. I could, but I don't think that would be polite. Alright, where'd you go? Not the bedroom. Pretty sure you went to the kitchen. And it fucked up. I'm just putting the kettle on, dear. It'll take a while to boil, but we can talk in the meantime. Mr. Neff, allow me to introduce Peggy Discroll to my left. Charmed, I'm sure. And Bucky Bradshaw to my right. Hello, Mr. Neff. There are two of my most trusted friends. Anything you can say to me, you can say to them. Why don't you take a seat and tell us what's been bothering you? Kinda concerned about them. That advice has stood me in good... What? Yeah, but it's dry heat. I brought an umbrella just in case. So, Mr. Neff, tell us what's on your mind. Mr. Morton was using the tenants to tap into the collective unconsciousness. Tap into collective... what? The collective unconsciousness. Is that slang for overcharging on rent? Because I've been suspecting that for years. There's no good reason it should be so high in this part of town. And he hasn't lifted a finger to fix anything as long as I can remember. The stairwell is a safety hazard. And that elevator only works if you grease it up every once in a while. What if we had a fire? Money conquers all. Excuse me? Sorry, dear. I guess we trailed a bit off here. Now, what was it you wanted to tell us? I guess they did not understand that, so... The landlord is surveilling... The landlord is surveilling every apartment in the estate. Surveilling? Yeah. There's hidden cameras in every apartment. That's astonishing. I can show you the room with the monitors if you want proof. No need, dear boy. I believe you. Just reminds me of an event I experienced back in the 50s. I was unloading a survey cart when all of a sudden I heard gunshots going off all around me. Preferring safe to sorry, I ducked behind a nearby dumpster. As I hunkered down, thinking my last moment had come, I noticed that the gunfire had stopped as quickly as it started. Turns out, I had just overinflated the tires a bit. The heat had made them pop. I never made that mistake again, let me tell you. I feel the heat. Sorry, dear. I must have trailed off a bit there. Now, what was it you wanted to tell us? I think the best choice is probably just to say, I gotta put you to sleep and enter your dreams. Is that a form of rhyming slang? You youngsters are so creative. What is that supposed to mean? I have no idea. I wanted to see you flounder and hear you screams. Why would he say a thing like that? I don't know. It was all I could come up with on short notice. No rest for the wicked, eh? Yeah, we trailed off again. Landlord died in the basement. He died? You mean he's drunk on the job? In my day, we called it corpsing. No, he's not drunk. He actually died. Good riddance. They never last, do they? Had a landlord die on me once. He was old. I wasn't actually around when he kicked it. But apparently he shot himself in the middle of the yard. He used a fine caliber bird shot, so it took him a week to die from the injury. Gruesome. They had to guard him in shifts to keep him from pulling the ivy out of his arm. It's horrible. Hospitals bring back too many members. Wow. Yeah. I could use a hot cup of tea right about now. Yes, let me get the pot. You have to give me the recipe, darling. Superb craftsmanship. These cups are lovely, by the way. I guess nothing, never mind. Oh, we were doing plenty of talking. Sometimes a cup of tea amongst friends is the best remedy. You know where to find us if you start feeling lonely again. There has to be some way to knock her out. And that noise is getting louder and louder without alerting the other two. Kind of curious, is there a couch still on the door? It is. Thanks for the crowbar. Really came in handy. Glad to hear it, sir. Oh yeah. This was the puzzle linking to the monitors. If you wrote the puzzle from that one, looks like we are going 6 to the right, 1 to the left, and then 3 to the right. Holy shit. I did it. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, buddy, what did I find? Looks like Mr. Morton kept a notebook. Can I examine the notebook? The ideal way to administer the sleeping agent would be in gaseous form. I'd have to make adjustments to make sure enough transfers across the blood-brain barrier. With a high concentration, it might be able to pump it in under the apartment doors. The patient would have to be quite close to the door, otherwise I would have to enter the apartment, a risk dare not take again? Huh. Door code A to B. Alright, so there's a door code A to B. My music cut out. Oh, did it freeze up on me again?